a lesson. We're going to do what's called pulling down the heaven, just to set our minds to receive the. So focus, breathe in, breathe out. They have names for this. This is pulling up energy from the earth, getting energy from the heavens, and then pushing it down. So breathe in, breathe out. We'll do one more. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so the first possible cause is by physical tension. So we're going to just do some of the movements that we do to kind of open up your body and get things going, get some tension over our body. So if you've been coming, we start with what's called shake the 9 gates. We're trying to open up the joints of the body to get things going. So you start by shaking your hands. That's getting energy out to your fingertips. So you age, energy recedes from your extremities, and we want to get it going back out there. Circulation is the point of good health. So we're just shaking, and now we're going to start shaking the whole body. We're trying to open up the body to let energy flow through. You're coming up, you're going back and forth. You're loose. You're trying to lift your rib cage slightly and let it drop on your internal organs so that you can get energy a little bit warmed up, your internal organs warmed up. So it's here, so we're loose. Just relax. The 9 gates, this is shake the 9 gates. So that's hip, knee, ankle, shoulder, elbow, and wrist, and upper, lower, and middle back. So just relax. Trying to get rid of some of the tension in the body. Okay, you're gonna come up, throw the energy out, just relax. Breathe in, breathe out. And breathe in, just let everything open up. Breathe out. The second one, these are once again, this is the tension of getting rid of the tension in our body. We're going to go back and forth. We're turning our waist, and that's throwing our hands. Trying to just open up. Once again, we're rotating, opening up the spine. We're massaging our internal organs, trying to get fluids moving around and heating up, putting a little bit of heat in our abdomen. Just loose, looking over, and then you want to be turning your head to follow your shoulders. We want to warm up that neck. We want to make sure, since we're having headaches, we want to make sure blood's getting to our brain and clearing things out. And then the next one, so that's shake. That's it's called dragon shakes. It's whiskers. We're gonna reach over. We're trying to open up the gallbladder, the meridians. And once again, we're breathing in, and then you're gonna breathe out. You're gonna turn. You're gonna lean. Trying to massage the internal organs on one side. Get rid of any kinks in our nervous system on the other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then finally, we're going to try to stretch out the back of our bodies. It's the gallbladder meridian. Gallbladder headaches are usually manifest in the back of the head. They're coming up the back, so trying to stretch out the back. So what I usually use for that is one of the movements. It's called from standing 8 brocades. What it is you're reaching up. It's called gather the sun. You reach up, you look up, you open up, shoulder blades together, come back, collarbones together. You scrub your liver meridians, support your kidneys. And then, so this is breathing in, this is gathering the sun. Breathe in, just open everything up. Breathe out, stimulate our liver, support our kidneys. We're going to breathe in again. We're going to look forward. The shoulder blades are still coming together because we're stretching. We're arching our back, so we're trying to stretch our hamstrings. So now this part, we're going to breathe out. If you have any kind of balance concerns or blood pressure problems, just go down to your knees. And then we're going to hang there for a second, breathe in. And then breathe out. You come up the inside of your legs and breathe out. Okay, so that version is breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, try to stretch the hamstrings, and then breathe out, just come to your knees, breathe in, open up the back, breathe out. So now if you don't have any of those concerns, what you're going to do is going to breathe in. This part's the same. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, stretch everything, and then we breathe out. You're going to just go all the way down and just hang loose. We're trying to open up the back, stretch, let energy and tension out of the back. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend your knees, come up. We're going to do one more of those. Breathe in, open everything up. Just try to get energy flowing. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Just relax. Stretch the back out. Breathe out. So these are things. I'm showing you a bunch of movements. You pick the ones, you try them, and then find out which ones are related to your headaches and see which ones help, and then you can use those. So these are physical movements, trying to get the tension out of our body, getting it relaxed again, and just energy flowing through. So you can go, if you go on our site, that's movements basically from either standing 8 brocades or set of movements called the Golden Chi Ball. They're all about just getting energy flowing through your body. Okay, so that's tension. So the next one is we'll actually jump to the one where we're massaging your different points. So I'm going to go a little closer here. So first of all, these are to kind of activate acupuncture points. So the main one that is usually shown for headaches is there's one that's here. I'm trying to get a little closer. So on your hand, if you open up your hand, there's a webbing here by your thumb. You don't want to grab down below. You want to put your finger up by the bone, and you can even feel there's a slight indentation there. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze that. This one, actually, there's a little bit of discomfort when you do it because there's kind of a sore spot. So what we're going to do is going to breathe in, and you're going to squeeze that point, breathe out, breathe in. We'll do 3 breaths. Breathe out. Breathe in. So you squeeze when you breathe in and then let it come out. Relax when you breathe out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 more breaths. So we're going to circulate. We're going to turn. We're going to massage that point. Breathe out. So go one direction. Say 9 times, and relax, and then go the other direction 9 times. So we have to do the other hand. So breathe in, push that point, breathe out. You want to go up, like I said, there's a little indentation there. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, push that point with the tip of your thumb, breathe out, and then massage it, rotate it one way 9 times, the other direction. Now, there are two other ways to massage this point that I saw. That you can use the one that's most effective to you. The other one is, it's called pressing the mountain. If you put your hand together like this, you see that area is, there's a bump there. That's the mountain. If you put your finger also in the same place, and then open your fingers and close your fingers so that you're kind of creating that mountain and making it go away. This is massaging. This one, of all the ones, this is the most uncomfortable because you're pushing, you open, close, but you're actually, you can feel that you're getting into the point. Open, close, we'll do 5, open, close, open, close. The other hand, push down, like I said, this is the point that is usually recommended for headaches. So you have the little mountain, you put your finger once again in that little groove, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, the other way, there are other points that I saw massaging your hands, trying to work on your headaches. So the other one is, this is actually the same spot. You're hitting both, this one actually is getting in both the points on each hand. And so you're hitting like this. We'll do 25 times, 24 times, which is the yin number. And meanwhile, you're breathing. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. You're trying to stimulate that point to get the energy going through that point. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, the other ones for headaches, and your hands are along the edges. So you're gonna like pull your hands in, so it's like you're karate chopping your own hands. So you're gonna go here, and it's the same thing. We're here, we're doing both hands at once. You can do up to 60 or 100, but we'll do 24, but you want to be relaxed. You're breathing in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in, breathe out. Okay, shake your hands out. Okay, so those are the points in the hands that are usually recommended for headaches. But now we're going to go, the other place, obviously, is in your head. So the meridians, you have 12 meridians, and then they come together at different points because each one has a beginning and the end. So there's like 24 places, meeting. So, and the places are usually in your toes, your fingers. There's 6 in your body, but the other ones are all in your head. So you have a lot of meridian points in your head. And so you're trying to stimulate your head. You're trying to get energy flowing. You want to get both circulation, blood going to your head, and you want to relieve stress. You want to get the hot fire energy out of your head. So you like these. These are good. These are also Chinese medicine is observed for centuries, and so the things you do naturally, which is like this or rubbing, those are actually movements that people just kind of intuitively know where to rub. So we're going to start by what's called just generally stimulating the meridian points in your hand. So you're just going to make like 2 claws, but they're not tight. But what you're doing is we're just combing our hair. Fortunately, we don't. I'll try sitting so I can get closer. We're alive. we're live TV, but we don't have a camera person. So otherwise they could zoom in on me while I'm doing this. Okay, so we're combing our hair. At the same time, you're breathing in, breathing out, Just you're doing abdominal breathing. You're trying to just relax. Just get the energy flowing through your head, new energy coming in, the hot fire energy leaving to get rid of anxiety. Okay, so that's one. Combing your hair, just brushing your hair. The other one is you can make a fist, and then you have your two fingers. What you do is you just go along the top of your eyebrows over to the sides. Breathe in, breathe out. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you a lot of things. You should go through these, try them out, see which ones seem to help your headaches, and then you can focus on those. Breathe in, breathe out, because these affect different things. They affect your liver, your gallbladder, your kidneys. So depending on what's the cause of your headaches, different movements may be effective, and then other movements won't do anything because you're targeting the wrong thing. That's why you have to just kind of experiment. So you're going across the top. You're going to take your fingers. You're going to put them. There's like little grooves next to your eyes here. First, you're going to breathe in. You're just going to press. Breathe out. Let up the pressure. Breathe in. Press. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now what you can do is you're going to circle. We'll just circle 9 times each direction. So breathe in. You're trying to relax while you're doing it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out in reverse direction. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now what you can do is you're going to hook your hands together the other place. So these are caused by, let's see, sorry, let me just check my notes to make sure. So gallbladder, which runs up your back, that often causes headaches in the back. Liver is headaches more on the sides of your head, and then your kidneys, you get headaches, but you feel a little bit disoriented. So that means there's not your kidneys are kind of your general health. And so if your kidneys are unbalanced, you just have a general feeling of ill ease and things. So that when those headaches are, it can be a little bit more, you're unfocused. So these movements, the stretching ones work on the gallbladder. This is working on your livers. And if it's your kidneys a problem, these may not help, but they at least temporarily remove things. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and then we're going to put our hands on the back of our heads. I'll do from the sides. I'll turn all the way around, but you're coming up here and then just below, trying to see if I can see myself in the camera. Yes, I guess I can. Okay, you're going to massage here. Circle each way. You're breathing in. This is just below the bumps on the back of your head. Breathe out. There's little grooves. Breathe in. Breathe out. Circle the other direction. And then move down. There's meridians all along here. So you're going to move your fingers down and massage that area. Circle. Press in. Other direction. Okay, so that's for massaging the meridians along the back of your neck and the back of your head. We're going to do another thing that's called like picking up the kitty. So It's like you're picking up a kitten. So you're reaching back, and it's like you're grabbing the back of your head like you're trying to pick up a kitten, and then you're grabbing that and throwing that energy up. And you're coming, grabbing, throwing it away. So you're picking up the kitty by grabbing behind the neck. You're actually, obviously, just massaging those neck muscles, trying to get any energy going, let them relax. Reach over. Reaching over. Okay, the other thing is you want to make sure that this is, once again, working on this area in your neck. You want to make sure blood's getting to your brain. And so this is both relaxing the shoulders and making sure this stimulation. So what you're just going to do is you're going to reach up, and you're not cranking. You don't want to hurt yourself, but you just like let some light weight, and then breathe in. You're trying to open this up. This arm hangs down loose. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. The other side, obviously. Not cranking. As you relax, this should stretch more and more. Breathe in. This arm's relaxed. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. The final part we're going to do in our head is our ears. If you do reflexology, your ears actually have points that connect to your entire body. So by massaging your ears, you're actually massaging your entire body. So you can pull your earlobes down, squeeze. Just breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. You want to put your hands, there's like a little cartilage there just above your ear canals. We're just going to rotate those. We're just going to do 3 times because we don't have that much time, but you can do these like 36 times, say, or even more. Then reverse, rotate them the other way, try to get some energy going down, loosening up there. And then our upper earlobes, I'm going to massage those. 1, breathe in, breathe out. You want to squeeze them and pull them. Just once again, this is like massaging your entire body. Okay, so these are just different points that you can rub on your body to try to get energy, your energy system open back up, relax, get some relaxation in your head and your neck. That's obviously where the tension is, and try to get circulation, blood going back to your brain, get it away. Okay, so that's 2 of the things. The next thing was anxiety, and anxiety is caused by stress. So these things, you can work on them. You can, like I said, depending on what's causing your headaches, usually use on these by breathing. So we'll just do 3 quick, a few breaths each. So one is, they're the same. If you watched last week, amazingly enough, they're the same things that let you sleep because you're trying to get rid of stress. So one thing is, you want your abdomen to be warm, so your digestion, elimination are working efficiently. You want your brain to be cool so that you're not like overthinking things. So this is water. This is fire. So what you want to do is you're going to breathe in. You want to bring some of the cool water energy up, and then breathe out. push down some of that hot energy into our lower abdomen. Breathe in. Breathe out. So this is mixing fire and water to cool your brain. Get your internal organs heated up because you want a fire in your belly even though your brain's cool. Breathe out. Do one more of these. Breathe in. Breathe out. There's two other ones that we're calling. We're trying to get. The other thing is we're just trying to get tension out of our brain. So one thing is throwing stones. So you're going to come up. Your hand comes up. It's open up at a palm. You reach here. You kind of grab, make a fist. You're grabbing the too hot energy, the fire energy, and you're throwing it out. So you're going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. We'll do one more each side. Breathe in, gathering up that energy, just relaxing, pushing it out of our body, just trying to calm our minds. There's another one which is also working in our Tai Chi. Remember in our Tai Chi, our hands move our waist, so we're just going back and forth. Our hands are like on the surface of a pond, and we're going and we're turning. We're not doing this. See, my body's not moving here. Our hands are kind of staying in front of our navel all the time. So you can just be breathing in, breathe out, just feeling the surface of the water. Breathe in, breathe out. So this is called actually turning the millstone, but now we're going to do another movement because we're trying to get the energy, the heat out of our brain. So this is 2 koi in a pond. So you're coming in and then you get here, and then 1 koi jumps up, takes the cool energy from the water, clears out our brain, brings down the heat, and then we're coming back. Now the other koi jumps. Breathe in, breathe out. They swim around the pond once, and then they come back, and this one goes. Breathe in, breathe out, back. Breathe in, coming up, just relaxing, trying to get some of that energy. We're going down. We're just trying to calm ourselves. This is when your tension is caused by stress. You're doing different breathing. We're doing abdominal breathing. You go to our site and find out how to do abdominal breathing if you don't know how to do that. Breathe in, but this is just to get rid of that negative energy and let us relax. All right. So the final kind of headaches are the kidney headaches, which means that our just general health is not enough. That's kind of controlled by our kidneys. Kidney obviously is the water, one of the water elements organ, and our body is mostly water, so we want to have good water energy. So the way we do that is this last thing, and it's only going to last for 3 minutes. So the way you can do this is by what's called holding position. So what you do is if you're trying to build up your determination, you do this, but you do it really low. But we're not doing that. We're just trying to build up our water. So what we're going to do is your feet are going to be about 1.5 shoulder widths apart. You're going to just bend your knee. Your back straight and against the wall. So you're not doing this. Your back straight and you're just dropping down a little bit. Your hands For right now, we'll just have your hands in front of your heart, like you're hugging a tree. All right, so what I'm going to do is you want to build this up. You want to build up your kidneys, so you can do this by holding position. So you're just going to have your knees somewhat bent. You want to be engaging your lower body. You're pushing, your pelvis is rolled under, so your kidneys are being slightly pushed out. And we're just relaxing. So we're just going to breathe in. So we're gonna go for 3 minutes, but you want to build this up. You want to build up your kidneys. So if you practice every day, actually this movement you can get it so you can hold it for as long as you want, but you'd like to get it up to like at least 5 minutes. We're doing 3 minutes right now. So just relax. You want to relax your whole body up straight. You're going to breathe in. Water's flowing up from your pelvis up your back into your kidneys, past your kidneys over the top of your head. When you breathe out, that energy is going to flow down to your abdomen. We're just here. We already did 1 minute. Breathe in. Energy coming up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Want your shoulders relaxed. This can, especially the first time you do it, even though we're not down that low, it can be a little uncomfortable, but you're actually trying to build up the strength of your body, stimulate the kidneys. So you need to hold this for a while. You'd like to be able to hold it, like I said, at least 5 minutes. Breathe out. That was 2 minutes. This is the music, has a gong that goes off every minute. This is the last minute. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out. Breathe in. Your back straight. Your pelvis is slightly rolled under, so your spine lines up. Your head is being pulled up, so your spine's in a straight line, and you have a little bit of pressure on your kidneys. Breathe in. You're pushing out. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax. Breathe out. Okay, that was 3 minutes. We're going to pull our hands together and take a ball, take all that energy we built up. Breathe in and roll down. Okay, so that last one is for building up your kidneys, like I said, which is just your general overall health, and that should help with your migraines, just because you're not getting as much tension and going. It gets everything out. It builds up your general health of your body, even though it seems like it might seem like you're not doing anything. It's actually a very important movement for your general health.